almost seeing if I can do the same key as my engine. Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Yes, a brand new Blu-ray hunting video. I know, it's not Monday. What's going on? It's actually, what was that? I think it was a cat. It's actually Thursday. I'm being distracted by a black cat here walking around the streets. Yes, it's actually Thursday. So where was you on Monday then? Well, actually, I was actually down the New Forest. Yes, well, we were on our way down the New Forest and we were down there for a couple of days, came back yesterday. My brother's wedding was happening down there at a nice little cabin in the woods. Now, so what's the New Forest like? Well, it's a few trees and a plant and a few guinea pigs. Yeah, we didn't really get to explore the whole of the New Forest. We were just staying at our place. You know, it was too hot to go out and do anything. I had my dad and my auntie and it was way too hot for them. So we stayed at our nice little place, watched a bit of telly. You went to the New Forest and watched the telly. Yeah, it's an activity place, isn't it really, the New Forest, and exploring the trails and we're all too old for that shit. Yeah, so we had a nice time anyway. It was a nice little excursion, but it's not, we didn't fully explore the whole of the New Forest because Dad was like, well, where does it start and where does it end? I was, well, it's just there, we're in it. I think Dad was expecting like the Jurassic Park doors to open up and there was the New Forest. Anyway, we're getting off track here. Yeah, so I had a really nice time. I didn't do a lot of videoing, obviously, because we didn't go out exploring. Now then, what came out this week? Well, not a lot, but I'll put a few little bits and pieces up here. We won't go on too long because we need to get out in the sunshine and do some Blu-ray hunting. So the main one that came out this week, bang, 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 is True Romance. That came out on limited edition box set and 4K box set from Arrow Blu-rays. How are ya? That also came out as a 4K steelbook, a Zavvi exclusive, and also a Zavvi Deluxe Steelbook Edition. I believe both of those sold out in no time. We've got a film called Ran in 4K. The Last Action Hero Collector's Edition came out as well, although I had that a little bit earlier than normal. We have the X-Men, the First Class Lenticular Steelbook in Blu-ray, and we have that in 4K as well. And we have a film called Swimming with Sharks, which nobody wants to do. No. Fantastic. There are a couple of other bits and pieces, but I doubt we'll find them in HMV. So where are we going today then? Well, because I've been doing a lot of driving the last couple of days, we had a 3.5 hour drive coming back yesterday. It was a 3.5 hour drive going there on Monday. I thought I'd just keep it local today. I won't bother with Maidstone because they've bollocked around with the M20 motorway again and reintroduce Operation Brock, where they divert the lorries, stack the lorries and all that kind of shit because of Brexit. So that's like a 50-mile-an-hour limit, and when we went on Monday we were like going at about 2 miles an hour on it, so I'm avoiding that for now. But we will go back to Maidstone, a different route, next week. So we're going to Canterbury. Yes, Canterbury's not that huge for finding new titles. The HMV there, which Jamie was impressed with, is pretty well stocked. It doesn't stock everything. They're also a little bit about filming, so you have to be very discreet in that one. But I've come to know the guys in there, so that's pretty good. I want to talk to you about HMV in a little while. And we got the CEX, which really isn't that impressive, but we might find one or two bits and pieces. Plus I'm going to do a little bit more exploring, see if we can find a few more charity shops. But I've been waffling on for 4 minutes. I always waffle on for at least 5 minutes before the video starts. So really, you know that whenever I do a Blu-ray hunting video, just fast forward 5 minutes and we'll be in the Blu-ray hunting. Anyway, lettuce get on the road with the cucumber and the tomato. Oh, that sounds nice in a Subway roll. with chicken and bacon. Yeah, let's get over to Canterbury and let's start some Blu-ray hunting on this Thursday morning. Okay, so we're over here in Canterbury. I just parked the car, so let's go to our first stop. Where should we go first? We always go HMV first. Let's mix it up a bit. Let's go CEX and Pauly first, and then we'll do some charity shops, and maybe leave the lovely HMV till last. Okie dokie, let's go. Where are we going today, love? Where are we going? Shut that door. We get down. You're not very vocal, are you, love? Okay, so into our first stop, CEX, and then we'll go in British Heart Foundation afterwards. Okay, so first thing I'm seeing is a couple of Bond titles with some reprinted covers. Looks like somebody's offloaded a huge ton of Blu-rays and 4Ks in here in the last week. We have Casino Royale for £15 on 4K, plus we also have Spectre for £18 as well. We have the Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, £5, and Arrow. I think that's seasons 1 to 6. We have some American Werewolf in London for £10. And we also have Alita Battle Angel 4K for £12. That's a good deal. Plus American Made as well with Tom Cruise. Alien for £18 on 4K. Plus Avengers Assemble. Nice 3D one for £2.50 with a mint slipcover. We also have Avengers Assemble for £12 on 4K. And Age of Ultron for £12 as well. A lot of Marvel stuff in here. We have Angel Has Fallen for £8 on a 4K, so that's pretty good. And as you can see, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp there, plus more Avengers, Infinity War. What have we got here? And also someone's got rid of their Agent Carters. One's £8, I believe, and one's £6. So we've got 2 seasons here. We also have 12 Angry Men for £15 on the Criterion. The Daniel Craig collection for £5. That's pretty good. And Captain America, the First Avenger there on Blu-ray. What else have we got here? We also have The Croods as well, the first film. Some Civil Wars, reprinted cover on that one. We have Child's Play as well, plus some more Captain America and Civil War. Dynasties here for £12 on 4K with a mint slip. And Flash Gordon and Fifth Element there. We also have Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan for £8 on the HMV premiums. And look at this Indiana Jones complete box set. Look at the quality of this. Spot gloss, embossing. Why couldn't we get that with the 4K? Why didn't they just reuse this and just get rid of the complete bit? This is gorgeous. This is also gorgeous. I love the cover for that. £20, bit steep though. And we have the Twin Peaks, a limited event box set for £22. I haven't seen this all the way through yet though. Everyone's favourite animated film, Tom and Jerry there. Plus we have the Rocketeer as well for £6 with a nice slip. As you can see, a lot of Blu-rays have been brought in here recently. There's also a load the other side, so yeah, people have just offloaded loads. We have the original Jumanji for £12. Okay, so just down here in CEX, and I bumped into someone very famous.
Hello Jamie, how you doing? Hi everyone, how you doing?
What a small world.
It is.
Are you doing some Blu-ray hunting, or are you just...
I am doing a bit of Blu-ray hunting. I'm doing some special effects later. I'm coming in to get a few more bits and pieces for the film I'm doing, and then I thought while I'm here, I want to see if I've got a copy of Witchfinder General on Blue before I hit HMV. That's the plan. That's the plan. Exactly, my friend. Exactly.
So we thought we'd give a little a special hello to Jamie.
Yeah, absolutely. This is where you were the other day in Canterbury, my friend. I'll see you soon. Take it easy.
Oh, wow, that was really good, bumping into Jamie's friend Tony, the director of the film that he went to. Anyway, let's go to British Heart Foundation. Go and have a look, see what they've got. Well, they do have some Blu-rays in here, but they are mainly the same ones that were in here the last time I was here with Jamie. Okay, so it's time to check out Poundland. Let's go and have a look and see how much shit they've got. Well, unfortunately, it's the same old shit, yes. Lots of multiple copies of the same old shit as well. This Diary of a Wimpy Kid doesn't appear in a lot of Poundlands that I go into, but everything else is exactly the same. Daring to Dream and Red and Two Guns and Adulthood and 50 Shades of oh my god crap, and Pixels as well. I did find an Angry Birds steelbook though, so there is a bright side. Okay, nothing new up here, just an Angry Birds steelbook. So let's go to our next stop. Let's go and hit a couple of charity shops up. Okay, so next stop, next charity shop, Cancer Research. Let's go and have a look. Well, not much in here. They do have this very nice Rome box set though. Okay, so next stop, was it Demelza? I think that's the one with the Blu-rays downstairs, so let's go and have a look. Again, it's your average DVDs, but there are a couple of rarities in here as well that you don't see that often. We've got Get Shorty there. We have, what's this, 3 colours blue? Da Vinci Code DVD there, and yeah, a few bits and pieces. I just thought I'll show a few bits and pieces on the main floor. It's just crap really, but something might take your fancy, like some top trumps or a jigsaw puzzle, or even a boring game up the top here. Today here at the cathedral in Canterbury, they got the funeral of the PCSO that was killed in Elsham. So there's a big police presence here. Okay, next stop, Oxfam. Let's pop in and have a look, see if they've got anything. Well, this is a little bit better. They do have some Blu-rays with John Travolta there and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. We've got some box sets here as well, including Clerks or Clarks, or however you want to call it. So anniversary edition. 6 Feet Under. We do have The Big Bang Theory here. I think it's seasons 1 to 7. And this very nice Crown DVD box set as well. I have the Blu-ray version of this. Comes with a coin and a book. Very nice. And this is about $4.99. We have Life of Crime on Blu-ray with Jennifer Aniston. A Z-Cars box set there. Some Hamish Macbeth. Is it still legal? I don't know. And this one caught my eye, the Scooby-Doo Clipper Case DVD. Okay, so let's go into our next stop, HMV. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so new in this week on 4K, we have Ran. Yes, it's not something that I do that often, but it's $22.99 as well. We do have 20% off 4Ks in HMV until this Sunday. This film caught my eye. I watched the trailer alone. I've heard some good things about it, so I thought I may pick this one up. And also on the Blu-rays, it's 20% off until this Sunday. A couple of adverts in here. They're advertising Luca on 4K, Blu-ray and DVD. And down here, the Star Trek, the first 4 films coming out very soon. On the DVD premieres, we have a couple of new ones, including Derailed. This looks a bit weird. It says Murder on the Orient Express meets Jaws. That's a combination for £7.99. Not sure about that one. We also have Werewolves Within as well. That looks more fun. And that back cover looks a bit Goonies-ish. But these are usually hit and miss. War of the Worlds, this is not the movie. And it's not the TV series. It's a new retelling. But it looks pretty good. Okay, so out of Canterbury city centre, it's really hot walking around there. There's people walking around in nothing more than a G-string or a piece of polythene. So you don't know how to look. Some people that shouldn't be wearing a piece of polythene or a string vest. But anyway, what did I pick up? Well, I did pick up 2 from HMV. I picked up a lovely Pepsi Max Cherry. If you're going to Pepsi Max it, cherry it. I tried the raspberry one. It was okay, but nothing special. Plus also I got myself, for now, ham, cheese and coleslaw sandwich, which I shall eat in a minute. So let's go to our next stop, which will be Asda. That's right. And we'll have a little chat before we go into Asda about HMV and a film director I met Blu-ray hunting today. Yes, okie dokie. Next stop, Asda. Okay, so let's go to our last stop of the day, Asda. Let's go and have a look, see what they've got. Okay, so the shelves are fully stocked. There's really not much on the Blu-rays this week, unfortunately, but over here on the DVDs, we do have a couple of new entries. Oh, I say, Best of WrestleMania main events. So that's £10. We also have War of the Worlds that was in HMV as well. The aliens, the creatures look pretty good. I did watch the trailer. The trailer's hit and miss with the effects. But we have this Derailed as well. So if you want to see an alien knock a train over, that's probably the film for you. I really don't know. And also Werewolves Within. Looks like a jolly motley crew there. As I say, that looks very Goonie-ish, that photograph there of those people. But whether or not it's any good, who knows. But we also have The Serpent with Gia Scova, like we're supposed to know who she is. I'm sure she's good in her field. I don't know what bloody field it is. Anyway, that's £7. What else have we got down here? Lots of other DVDs, including the 15th season of Supernatural for 25 quid. That's expensive on DVD. Down here we have Witch Hunt. I don't know, which one is it? I don't know which one it is. That's so old, Paul. And we have A Reckoning with Lance Hendrickson, Wanted, Dead or Alive. Looks like a kind of interesting Western, might be, £7. Down here we've got some cheapies, including Ad Astra for £7, and also Alita Battle Angel for £8. We have the Karate Kid collection, the 4 films for £15, and a nice little selection of Looney Tunes DVDs with some nice matching covers, including Bugs Bunny here, and we also have Tweety as well. And they all got stickers on advertising the fantastic new Space Jam movie, apparently. Down here we have a Blu-ray with the 2 Spider-Man films on. I'm not sure this is in the right location because the label says £5 and it says DVD, so I think someone's moved it. It is a nice little selection of all the matching Disney slips, so very nice. What else have we got in here? We also have this little stand here with lots of other little animated movies, mainly on DVD. And down here we have some laser discs. The one that caught my eye was a Doctor Who one with Paul McGann, Max Warp. This is an audio one, an audio adventure. So that's pretty good, putting audio adventures on vinyl. Okay, so we are out of Asda. Really hot, still hot. So I'm leaving the engine running because it's got the air conditioning. So you're going to get a hum in the background, so you'll have to lump it. Thankfully, this is kind of like the end of it this week because we're due to get rain, thunder and lightning this coming weekend, so that'll be good. It will clear the air. Now then, what have I picked up? Well, I've just picked up this TV and satellite, which I always buy every week. We've got a new Grand Tour, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's talk a little bit about HMV then. So, as many of you know, HMV was celebrating their 100th anniversary. Not many companies actually reach 100 years and still maintain the high street. So that's really good going. Tuesday, I think, was the 100th anniversary of the first store opening in London on Oxford Street, which sadly is now closed. I don't know what's there. Is it, anybody that's familiar with the area, is it just all abandoned or has another store gone in there? Because I really don't know. Excuse me. So yes, 100 years. And to celebrate the 100 years, they dropped a little announcement for us. HMV will be opening up brand new stores, 10 brand new stores this year. Maybe we'll get another 10 next year, who knows. This is from the recent resurgence of vinyl. Apparently vinyl sales have gone through the roof. Now, of the 10 stores, we know one for a fact has been announced. I can't remember where it is though. Oh, God's sake. I knew where it was, I just couldn't remember now. I can't remember now. They also plan to reopen a London store as well, although not probably in Oxford Street, because it's really ridiculous for rent. I think their rent was about 2 million a year or something when the store was there. So if they can find a nice place in London and have a flagship store, that will be fantastic. Doesn't have to be central London, Oxford Street, Regent Street, that kind of stuff. So as long as they can find a decent area. So that's the HMV news. Now, as you saw back in Canterbury, I was just doing my little Blu-ray hunting in the CEX, and all of a sudden, guess who bumped into me? Tony Marden. Yes! Who's Tony Marden, I hear you saying? Tony Marden is a respected director, writer, actor. He's the director of the new film that Jamie's in. Our boy Jamie, Witches of the Sands. So that'll be really interesting. But he has also had little bit parts in like Pennyworth, and believe it or not, he was actually in an episode of EastEnders. And we were chatting away in CEX, went next door to British Heart Foundation. Tony popped in as well, and we were just looking through the shelves. It was really weird. We were just looking through the shelves, and he spotted something on the shelf and he yanked it off. There's me. And he put it to himself on the front cover of it. And believe it or not, they actually had 2 copies. How the mighty have fallen to be reduced to being sold in a charity shop, Tony. Yes. Anyway, he's a lovely chap. Could have probably talked for ages with him. But yeah, so I really look forward to watching the finished version of Witches of the Sands, because Jamie sparked an interest in this little project. And yeah, I look forward to it, and any other projects that Tony's doing. Fantastic. Okay, so what did I pick up? Right, first of all, I had this one delivered a couple of days ago. Delivered Monday morning before we left for the New Forest. And it's been all over YouTube, so there's no point in me doing an unboxing. Everybody else has unboxed it. I picked up, or had delivered, True Romance with Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette. Yes, a Tony Scott film. This one's written by Quentin Tarantino, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, written by Quentin Tarantino. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I do remember liking it. It's got a great cast: Dennis Hopper, Val Kilmer, Gary Oldman, Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken. Holy crap, that is a cast. And this is just the standard 4K limited edition. I think you get the book in there and any postcards and stuff like that. There is also other versions of this available. But I went for this because I love that cover. I love that whole cover artwork. It's great. I prefer it over this, the 4K, the steelbook. Now, I only picked up 2 from HMV. I know they have a sale at the moment, a 20% off sale, which lasts until this Sunday. But I was going through the 4Ks and there wasn't really that much that I really needed to pick up. It'd only be reduced by about 3 or 4 quid. And 1 or 2 that I did want either had spine slashes on the slipcovers or just tatty slipcovers. But I did want this one because I do have the US steelbook. But I wanted the Amaray with the slipcover. So Christopher Nolan's Interstellar, which is a fantastic film. I was going to say very atmospheric, but that's the wrong term. Yeah, the soundtrack on this is incredible. The music is incredible. It has like a 2001 vibe. Just so futuristic, and the ending you have to watch the ending a few times to try and comprehend it. But I absolutely love this film. This is one of my favourite Christopher Nolan films. And of course it's got the great Michael Caine as well, and Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, Matthew McConaughey. So that's Interstellar. It's quite a heavy one actually. It's heavy, man, heavy. So I don't know what else is in there. It comes with a 4K and the Blu-ray. It seems heavier than that, so maybe there's a book or something. It also comes with a digital download, so I may give that one away if it's still valid. The other pickup I've seen a few people talk about on the Blu-ray forums recently. Strong threat, bloody violence, language, brief sexual threat. Sounds like my type of film. This is a film from the producer of The Ring. He chose the wrong victim. This is a film called Alone. Yes, I saw the trailer for this. Looked really intriguing. So, yeah, definitely want to give this one a go. And is there anybody in it that we know? I can't remember. It's a tense thriller, tightly wound thriller from John Hyams, director of Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning. Stars Jules Wilcox and Mark Menchaca. Okay, so I'm not familiar with any of the actors, not that I'm aware of. Although I think Anthony Held is in it. But anyway, it's classed as a horror thriller, 98 minutes long. So yeah, we'll give that one a go. It does look good. Like I say, I watched the trailer. I watched the trailer and I was actually impressed. And I'm not usually impressed straight out with the trailer. So we'll give that one a go. So they are my only pickups and deliveries this week so far. Alone, Interstellar, the 4K, and of course True Romance. There should have been another one. I should have had the 4K for Disney Pixar's Cars, but according to Zavi, that got delayed and is now out sometime at the end of the month. But no biggie, they have actually posted, they've actually mailed the next one, Ratatouille, so that's already on the way to me. So yes, so that's our little out and about today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. What did you pick up this week? What did you have delivered? Next week's Blu-ray hunt will be back to the usual day of Monday. So we've got some good stuff out next week. Maybe not as much as we've had the last 2 weeks or so, but we'll still go and do a nice Blu-ray hunt, and hopefully the weather be a little bit cooler. Fantastic. So until the next video, keep Blu-ray hunting.